Hi, and welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be discussing real-time imaging and the factors that affects temporal resolution. So what is real-time imaging? Real-time imaging is basically, if you think about it, think about a movie. It's like multiple pictures being put together frame by frame to create this movie. And then we have static imaging, which is just basically, you can think about a photographer taking a really good image of something that's not moving, and it'll give you more details, right? So in real-time imaging, you want to think about something like a heart moving or a fetus moving in the abdomen, right? So those things you'll do real-time imaging for. And something like a gallbladder, you'll probably do a static image, right? So with that, we'll discuss temporal resolution, because temporal resolution goes hand in hand with real-time imaging. It's basically your frame rate, right? So it's each image. So the frame rate is like each image per second, each frame per second. How many images we can get to create this movie, right, per second. We know that temporal resolution is affected when we have multiple focal zones, and when we increase our depth and the size of our screen, like the width of the screen, right? Because we know with that, the frame rate goes down when we have multiple focal zones, when we have a bigger screen or a bigger image output or input. I don't know the word, but a bigger image on our screen, and more lines of density. Like, we know our temporal resolution will be bad, and that's what affects it. What improves it is mainly having like one focus, a shallower image. That way you're not having to go deep into the skin and back up as you're taking pictures, because then that will slow down our frame rate. Also, as I already said, the things that affects the temporal resolution is the line density, the focus, and the scepter size, which is the screen thingy. Okay, the scepter size. That's what I was trying to get at first. So we know with adjusting these things, that will help improve our temporal resolution. The trade-off for that is that we know our spatial resolution will be worsened when we improve our temporal resolution, because our spatial resolution kind of goes hand in hand with that static image. We're taking one picture at one thing that's not moving, and we're trying to get the best picture with so much more detail. So having more focal zones will give you more details. It'll make the image clearer and sharper. But when you go to make your movie, what happens is that your movie lags. The images are not as crisp, not as sharp, and it's just not good. So with ultrasound, we know to pick, depending on what we're imaging, what's more important. Is it the temporal resolution? Are we scanning a heart or a moving fetus? Or is it the spatial resolution, because we're focusing just on one thing, like the gallbladder? I hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please drop a comment down there. Help me with physics, because we're starting physics too. Bye.